morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to channel. Happy Friday. Fridays usually bring new tanks in the game. Not every Friday, but brand new tanks normally come on a Friday. And we do have a new tank, and it's this big mouse looking thing right here, the VK16801P. Now, I played it a few times. I actually played it for the first time at Tankfest, which was, it was on the devices there, and I didn't like it. I really didn't like it at Tankfest. But I only had a couple of battles. It was small phones. So I got the tank on my contributor account, and I gave it a few battles, and my opinion still has not changed. I still don't like the tank. I'm not sure why. I mean, in battle, the armor actually seems not very good. But it's okay. I mean, the bottom plate is very weak, and your hatch up the top is very weak. Other than that, you are basically all red. I mean, the front plate might be able to be penned with APCR, Pramo, etc. But that big bottom plate at the bottom there is very weak, which is understandable. But also you've got that big hatch on top as well. So let's just take a look at the stats. So it has 1560 hit points. Your turret armor 230 on the front, 160 on the sides, so not bad, and 100 on the rear. And your hull is 180, 130, and 100. So not great, but it's okay. Damage per minute 1924. Again, not fantastic, and that's a 14.3 second reload. Penetration, you got 220 on your AP, 260 on your APCR, and you've got 65 on your HE, and it is a 460 alpha. Where are we? Let's have a look. So it is a 12.8 centimeter gun. It's okay. The guns, I mean, the gun's okay. The gun is okay, but it's just another heavy, tier 8 heavy. 460 alpha, 390 on your APCR, but it does do a nice 600 on your HE, and you can actually get high rolls of 750. 8 degrees of gun depression, which is actually really nice. Use that gun depression and you can get some bounces on the thing. The thing that is really bad, I think, with this tank is the speed. Now, I can't actually see the speed on here. Hang on, wrong one. So the speed is really slow. I mean, it's really slow. Aim time 3.8. Dispersion 0.416. And it goes 20 kilometers an hour. I mean, it almost goes as fast backwards than it does forward. So the speed of this thing is a big problem. The traverse actually seems okay. The turret traverse seems not so bad in game. But we are going to show you a couple of battles just to show you what the tank's like, and if you decide that you want to buy it. So the first battle here, we are on Himmelsdorf, and it is Supremacy, and we're going to go and push on D. Now, this battle is a loss. It could have easily been a win, but I do mess up a little bit. Our team is, if you look on the minimap, our team is completely spread apart. Now, what I do love about this is not the lag, is the HE actually can do some damage. Now, we just fired at that EXP HE, and we do 250 damage pretty much in his face. So, which isn't bad, Like, I'd rather do 250 than bounce a shot. So the 250 isn't so bad. So we're going to go and push forward, and we've just seen that the EXP has shot. So we are going to get a shot. Now, that is APCR, and that was a 310 low roll into him. Here comes our EXP. He's going to get one shot, or is he? I don't think he is. But we're going to aim at that hatch now on the EXP. I'm not sure what our EXP is doing. He spent all that time aiming and he's going to die for it. So there goes our EXP. I don't know what's wrong with both of these EXPs really. But we do manage to take out the enemy EXP. So now what I should have done is I'm now going to go for this IS-2. For me, he's a tier 7. He's not as dangerous as the two tanks to the right, which is the T-34 and an ISU. The ISU is pretty low hit points. So this was our first mistake. We went for the IS-2, but then having said that, we went for the IS-2 and we are now going to kill the IS-2 without losing any hit points. But that doesn't matter because my team are just vanishing. My team is vanishing, and here is the other mistake. I decided to turn back even though there is two TDs in the middle of the map. I could have just gone round the corner and I could have taken care of them TDs. So big mistake there, and that mistake will end up is going to cost us. So it's now a 2-on-4, so there's still a lot of work to do. So I really want to get a shot in on this ISU. We do manage to put him there's actually a high roll, 505, but we left him on 56 HP, and now we are just begging for a bounce, but he's got our bottom plate and there is just no chance. We do take him out, but because of that we've now lost half of our hit points in one shot. And now you can see the Charioteer, local player, very good player, so I need to take care of him, which I do, but at this time the speed just kills me here. I just cannot do anything. I'm not so worried about that ELC. He's just a little ram. It's the T-34 that I'm worried about. I do get one shot in him, but you can just see here, there is absolutely no chance. And at this angle, I'm not going to bounce a thing. Now, this is the armor. Thank you, Penguin Killer, for getting me in training room, just to show you how easy. I mean, look how red the top part is, but just look how easy it is to pen the bottom part. This is with a Gravedigger that hasn't got much penetration, and it is easily pennable. Now, I'm not sure if the tank is supposed to be like this, but if you just shoot the tracks, like frontally, if you shoot the tracks, it's going to do damage. And you can shoot the tracks with AP. I didn't notice that, but you can see here, Penguin Killer is going to aim for the tracks any moment now, and he's not doing damage there, but as soon as I turn and he's shooting at the tracks, that's where he starts doing damage. So I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that. I really am not sure. So now we are going to show you a battle that's, it's not a bad battle, it's okay. I mean, I think the tank looks ugly as hell. I just don't really, I really don't like the look of this tank. So this is an encounter battle, and it is Destiny's Pearl, and we are going to push middle. So we are a heavy and we are slow, very slow, so I just want to go the quickest route. Most of my team are coming with us. There's one medium that wanted to go on his own to our right, but we have spotted most of the enemy team. So there's now 5 tanks spotted, and there is going to be the 6th and the 7th spotted. There's the T-32. Now that enemy T-32, I don't know what he's doing. He's going to go across. We are going to get one nice shot into the side of him. 456, and then he's just going to keep going, and he isn't going to stop until he dies. So I don't know what he was, what he had in mind, but it really did not go to plan. So the Helsing is up there. Our Scorpion G is now gone. So we're going to poke forward, and we're going to use that gun depression to get a nice shot on APCR shot there on that enemy VK. So we bounced a shot, so we are going to bounce a few shots this game, but here's the Gravedigger, what I was showing you. So we're going to poke forward, and he is going to pen us, and you can just see how easy. I mean, yes, we do get bounces, but that was only when we was backing up and angling. Now here comes a fantastic shot. Borzik comes around the corner. As soon as he comes around the corner, 750 damage, and we do manage to block a shot. And because the tank is so big, what else is it good for? And yes, that is ramming. And now at this point, I really don't want to shoot the Borzik because there is 2 other tanks sitting in front of me. So now we have a FCM, which he is doing the right thing. He's dragging me around, so that means I've got 1 tank behind me and 1 tank in front of me. Luckily, I do bounce a couple of shots and I can get rid of the FCM, and then I can turn to face this VK. We're going to try and angle, we're going to try and hide our bottom plate, which behind the Borzik, which we did manage to do. And now he is doing, again, he's doing the right thing. He has me on the reload, but he doesn't know what the reload is on this tank. So I can use this FCM's corpse as protection, and we do manage to take him out. He does miss, which was a bit lucky. So that battle we finish on 1700 block damage. We get 3 kills, 3400 damage. Now, no one's playing this tank. I think like I'm the first person to play this tank, but that was only worthy of a 2nd class. So God knows who is playing this tank. Fair enough, only 1059 XP, but it's an okay tank, guys. I'm not going to sit there and say, wow, this is great. It's like a mouse in tier 8. It's not. It really isn't. I'm not going to buy this tank. It's not for me. It's going to be for sale for 15,000 gold, so at least it's for gold, not money or crates. But I'm not going to get the tank, and I just don't think it's worth that money. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.